Hi all. Can you believe it's 2020? I'm still here. Weight Loss is still here. And you are still here. What I would like to talk about today is changing ourselves. Not exchanging ourselves, changing ourselves. Wanting to lose weight is not a good or a bad thing. It's a decision. And whenever we make a decision and we're able to fulfill that decision, it makes us feel really good. It helps us believe in ourselves. It helps us recognize that pretty much the only thing we can control is ourselves. Many of you have made New Year's resolutions. I hope you've made resolutions that you really want to keep, not resolutions that sound good and we want to give them a try. My particular belief system says that my job is to learn from yesterday and today, to look at any errors or mistakes that I've made, and to remember what it is that I did so I can do better. And every time I do better, I feel good about myself. Weight Loss allows us to fulfill that formula. But let's first understand what we are dealing with. For 9 months, I lived inside my mother. And every single one of you, somewhere between 7 and 9, maybe 9.5 months, lived inside your mother. During that period of time, you grew, you developed, and by the time the 7 months arrived, you were completely formed. So had you been birthed at about that time, you would have survived. For most of us, we stayed a little longer. And the reason we stayed a little longer is to grow bigger and stronger. And then the 9th month arrived. Out we came. We were washed. We were swathed in blankets. They wanted to keep us warm. Our mothers were exhausted from the ordeal of having to give birth. They took us away, and we probably slept most of the time. Several hours later, we were brought back to our mothers. Our mothers were more refreshed, they had more energy, they were happy that the ordeal was now over, and we began to fuss. And what our mothers did was nurse us. Do you realize that within the first few hours of life, food was used to comfort us? Now, somewhere around the 7th month when we were complete, I have to assume that some sensing mechanism was also online. So when we were brought back and we fussed and our mothers nursed us and that comforted us, on some level, inside that brain, a connection was made between food and comfort. And if you think you're going to minimize that, well, please come and talk to me, because, boy, what a revolution we could cause if we could figure out how to minimize that. What am I saying to you? We need to learn how to eat. And we absolutely should be given the opportunity to enjoy food. But if what we really want is to feel good because our bodies are really functional, then how we eat is something we need to learn. And we here at AccuWeight are prepared to teach you how. Let's move forward. Let's grow. Let's learn. Let's do better. And I'll be talking to you soon.